why not just talk about how NFTs can be made to be safer for all of us purchasing them and collecting them?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mariana, for having me here. The project I've been working on, and most of it is researching and working on early MVP. It's called NFT audits. Um, the problem is that right now, with a lot of projects, it's really hard to find whom to trust, and it's hard to know which project is enough secured. There were a couple of rug pulls that happened due missing two-factor authentication of Discord servers and other other security scams. So the idea is to create operational service tool for audits where we utilize the blockchain technology to store the data. I believe NFTs and blockchain is the best way to collect information and keep the privacy. So as long the NFT audit goes, you share the NFT during the field work. Once your field work is completed, you take out your NFT from our platform, and you don't share data anymore. The idea is to create a dashboard that can be used for further compliance utilization, but yeah, the main idea is to bring audits to the blockchain and utilize the security aspects and of the technology itself. I'm trying to bring more affordable compliance and cybersecurity to startups and blockchain projects. I'm working on KYC policies, AML implementation for startups, which is usually very expensive, either in-house process, but right now we see a lot of services in that direction. Uh, the whole writing data on the NFT and storing the data on the NFT is going to happen through smart contracts that are customly developed for that purposes. One of the fun ideas are to hold those audits in metaverse. I'm looking into multiple environments that can be branded for the cybersecurity audit purposes to put um, different quotes and different good practices on the wall as NFTs. And the idea is that a lot of projects are just starting now, and the serious projects they'll have to catch up with compliance, and they need to get up to some standardization. Here are some aspects of the tool itself. We are protecting the data. There is an idea to implement oracles, which are going to be different cybersecurity auditors that will vet the information accuracy, which will lead then to issuing an attestation report on NFT. There are a few direct competitors that are focusing mostly on smart contract auditing. And they're the biggest player in the environment is definitely Certic. They've been in the space for a few years, and they managed to raise big amounts of investment. KPMG PwC and Deloitte, they're also looking into the blockchain space in different ways. Um, KPMG has ordered research on blockchain and internal control audits developed by COSO. PwC also have very limited research, but they're also looking into that space. The target market is, as I said, NFT startups and blockchain projects. Uh, the idea is to bring the audits further than smart contract auditing. Uh, yeah, just ramping up the cybersecurity and the compliance state of each company, bringing an independent external view on some of the issues, and working with clients to protect, working with other businesses to protect the data and the best interest of their clients. One interesting aspect for NFT projects is that a few of them already lost their IPFS hosting and their NFT data because they didn't secure their hosting having enough nodes up running. But here you can see a basic explanation of a company that buys an NFT and they collaborate with us on our IPFS website um, to fulfill all the requirements that are needed for that audit. We look over the information and then we testify that uh, they have things either in place or they have them missing. Uh, this way, I believe we can bring some clarity to the general market and people to start looking who is really being serious about their different aspects of the company. Um, the the cyber fraud market reached 14 billion for the last year. And here the 1 billion total available market, that's roughly the NFT space market. Um, but up to my my guessing is that uh, a lot of the companies right now are not even paying attention in that direction, and they don't have the best intentions of their fans and their supporters. So I'm a little bit pessimist on the upside of companies trying to ramp up on cybersecurity and compliance at the moment, but I think it's going to grow with the maturing of the NFT market itself. The first steps are finishing up the KYC and ML programs right now. I'm also talking with Chainlink analysis. Um, I'm looking how to integrate their tools, also build the auditors certifications for the auditors from Chainlink. Um, we are also having an early MVP uh, working stage, but we believe by June or the end of Q2, we should launch the MVP, and by the end of Q3 to soft launch the service. The end goal is to create a full cybersecurity suite with tools that are working with the blockchain. one of the tools I really want to do is multi-factor authentication app using blockchain. But there are many things that are about to come. So that's me. I have been working with Stefan on the cyber security information framework. Uh, Bujidar, he has experience as blockchain developer for over 5 years. We've shared a co-working space a few years ago when he was developing secondary net. He was part of a team that developed a secondary net for Eternity Network, and that's another my former colleague from SaaS industry. Um, so I've reached on an agreement. I've worked with all of them. We continue to work on different tasks. So far, I'm the only one towards full-time commitment and looking for an investment to bring the rest of the team. And yeah, so looking for investment to bring the rest of the team on board and even expand on development further to launch the platform, to establish operations, to register trademarks, intellectual property, uh, yeah, and develop the business in different countries.